The title of this video won't be exactly right. It only updates every few minutes at most, and besides, YouTube doesn't update its view counts in real time anyway, so don't bother refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. You won't actually be able to see it ticking up second by second. If it's actually 100% spot on, it's a miracle, but if it's close, then the code I've written is still working. But at some point, that code will break, and the title of this video will slip more and more out of touch with reality. The Royal Rumble is one of WWE's most anticipated events each year, and the 2017 edition was no exception. With surprises, legends, and intense action, this match had it all. We're going to break down the key moments, the superstars involved, and what made this match stand out. So, let's get started. The importance of the Royal Rumble. Before we get into the specifics of the 2017 match, let's talk about why the Royal Rumble is such a big deal. The Royal Rumble match is a 30-man, over-the-top rope battle royal, where the last man standing earns a main event spot at WrestleMania for a chance to compete for the WWE Championship. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the match itself is always full of surprises, with returning legends, shocking eliminations, and intense rivalries coming to a head. The 2017 Royal Rumble took place on January 29, 2017, at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. This was a special event not only because it was the 30th anniversary of the Royal Rumble, but also because the Alamo Dome is an iconic venue in wrestling history, previously hosting the Royal Rumble in 1997. The participants, a star-studded lineup. The 2017 Royal Rumble featured a star-studded lineup of 30 WWE superstars, each vying for a shot at WrestleMania glory. The match included a mix of established stars, rising talents, and a few surprises along the way. Some of the key participants included Goldberg, returning to the Royal Rumble. After a long absence, Goldberg was one of the most anticipated entrants. His rivalry with Brock Lesnar added an extra layer of intensity to the match. Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, entered the Rumble with one goal: to dominate. Lesnar had a lot to prove after his shocking loss to Goldberg at Survivor Series 2016. The Undertaker, the Phenom, made a rare appearance in the Royal Rumble, adding a sense of mystique and danger to the match. Roman Reigns. Although not originally announced, Reigns entered the Rumble as the 30th participant, much to the surprise and displeasure of many fans. Chris Jericho, the veteran superstar, was in the midst of one of his best runs, using his wit and experience to outlast many of his opponents. Braun Strowman, the monster among men, was a dominant force in the Rumble, eliminating several superstars with ease. Randy Orton, the Viper, entered the Rumble with something to prove, looking to solidify his legacy as one of WWE's greatest superstars. The match begins, high-octane action. The 2017 Royal Rumble kicked off with Big Cass and Chris Jericho as the first two entrants. The match started at a high pace, with Jericho quickly showing his veteran instincts by avoiding direct confrontation and using his cunning to survive. The early part of the Rumble saw a mix of big names and up-and-comers, with the ring gradually filling up as more participants entered. Braun Strowman entered at number 7 and immediately made his presence felt. Strowman went on a rampage, eliminating several superstars, including Big Cass, Kalisto, and Mark Henry. His dominance in the early stages of the match was a reminder of just how dangerous he could be. Strowman looked nearly unstoppable, and it took a concerted effort from multiple superstars to finally eliminate him. As the match progressed, more big names entered the fray, including Bray Wyatt, The Miz, and Dean Ambrose. Each of these superstars brought their unique style to the match, with Ambrose in particular using his unpredictable nature to stay in the game. The big moments, surprises, and showdowns. One of the most anticipated moments of the match was the arrival of Brock Lesnar. Entering at number 26, Lesnar immediately made an impact, taking down anyone in his path with suplexes and F5s. Lesnar's presence changed the dynamic of the match, and the anticipation built for his inevitable confrontation with Goldberg. Goldberg entered the match at number 28, and the crowd went wild. The rivalry between Goldberg and Lesnar was reignited as soon as Goldberg entered the ring. In a shocking moment, Goldberg quickly eliminated Lesnar with a spear and a clothesline, much to the disbelief of the WWE Universe. This elimination was a key moment in the match and set the stage for their eventual WrestleMania 33 showdown. The Undertaker entered at number 29, and his arrival brought a hush over the crowd. The Phenom immediately made an impact, eliminating several superstars, including Goldberg. The presence of The Undertaker added an extra layer of drama and suspense as fans wondered if this would be his final Rumble appearance. And then, the final entrant, Roman Reigns. Reigns' entry at number 30 was met with a mixed reaction from the crowd, as many fans were hoping for a different surprise. Reigns wasted no time making his mark, eliminating The Undertaker in a shocking moment that led to a confrontation between the two superstars, foreshadowing their eventual WrestleMania 33 match. The final showdown, Orton's triumph. As the match reached its climax, the final four participants were Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, and Chris Jericho. Jericho, who had been in the match for over an hour, used his cunning to avoid elimination but was eventually taken out by Reigns. This left Reigns, Orton, and Wyatt to battle it out. Wyatt and Orton, who were aligned as part of the Wyatt family, worked together to weaken Reigns. But in a surprising twist, Reigns managed to eliminate Wyatt, leaving him alone with Orton. In the final moments of the match, Reigns went for a Superman punch, but Orton countered with a devastating RKO out of nowhere. Orton then threw Reigns over the top rope, securing his second Royal Rumble victory and earning a shot at the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 33. Orton's victory was a fitting end to an epic Royal Rumble match, and it solidified his status as one of WWE's all-time greats. The 2017 Royal Rumble was filled with surprises, intense action, and memorable moments that made it one of the most talked-about matches of the year. 20 fun facts about the 2017 Royal Rumble participants. Now that we've covered the match, let's dive into some fun facts about the superstars who made the 2017 Royal Rumble so unforgettable. Randy Orton's Royal Rumble record. Randy Orton is one of only a few superstars to win the Royal Rumble match multiple times, with victories in 2009 and 2017. Goldberg's streak. Goldberg's undefeated streak in WCW lasted for 173 matches before being ended by Kevin Nash at Starrcade 1998. Brock Lesnar's UFC success. Before returning to WWE, Brock Lesnar became the UFC heavyweight champion, adding legitimacy to his beast incarnate persona. Chris Jericho's List of Jericho. During his 2016 to 2017 run, Chris Jericho's List of Jericho became one of the most popular gimmicks, where he would add names of those who wronged him to his list. Roman Reigns' football career. Before WWE, Roman Reigns played professional football in the NFL, spending time with the Minnesota Vikings and Jacksonville Jaguars. Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. The Undertaker held an unprecedented 21-0 winning streak at WrestleMania before it was broken by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. Braun Strowman's strongman background. Before joining WWE, Braun Strowman was a professional strongman, competing in events like the Arnold Amateur Strongman Championships. Randy Orton's tattoo artist. Randy Orton's distinctive sleeve tattoos were done by tattoo artist Paul Booth, who is known for his dark, detailed designs. Goldberg's real name. Goldberg's real name is William Scott Goldberg, and he was a professional football player before becoming a wrestler. Chris Jericho's wrestling debut. Jericho made his wrestling debut in 1990 in a match against Lance Storm, who would later become his tag team partner. Brock Lesnar's first WWE match. Lesnar's first WWE match was on the Raw after WrestleMania 18, where he attacked several superstars, establishing himself as a dominant force. Roman Reigns' Anoa'i E family. Roman Reigns is part of the legendary Anoa'i E wrestling family, which includes stars like The Rock, Rikishi, and the USO's. Undertaker's real name. The Undertaker's real name is Mark Calloway, and he was originally trained by WWE Hall of Famer Don Jardine, also known as The Spoiler. Braun Strowman's WWE debut. Strowman debuted as part of the Wyatt family in 2015, quickly establishing himself as a monster heel. Randy Orton's family legacy. Randy Orton is a third-generation wrestler, following in the footsteps of his grandfather Bob Orton Sr. and his father, Cowboy Bob Orton. Goldberg's finishing move. Goldberg's finishing move, the jackhammer, is a combination of a suplex and a power slam, and it's been one of the most protected finishers in wrestling history. Chris Jericho's Y2J debut. Jericho's WE debut in 1999 is considered one of the greatest in history, interrupting The Rock and establishing himself as Y2J. Brock Lesnar's Suplex City. Lesnar's Suplex City catchphrase originated during his match against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 31. where he delivered a series of German suplexes. Roman Reigns' Superman Punch. Reigns' signature move, the Superman Punch, was inspired by his football background where he learned to use explosive power. Undertaker's American Badass persona. From 2000 to 2003, The Undertaker adopted the American Badass persona, trading in his Deadman character for a biker gimmick. And there you have it, a detailed look at the 2017 Royal Rumble match, along with some fun facts about the superstars who made it so memorable. This match had everything: legendary returns, intense showdowns, and a surprising finish. It's no wonder it's still talked about today. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WWE content. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite moment from the 2017 Royal Rumble. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.